Donald Trump wins U.S. presidential election. Opposition and minority leaders among TNT leaders who've congratulated President-elect Donald Trump. Division of Food Security hosts Horticulture event at Food Hub, and Finance Minister says tax collection is ongoing. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 6 November 2024. To top story this evening, Donald J. Trump has won the U.S. presidential elections, which took place yesterday, and became the second person in history to be re-elected into the U.S. presidency for non-consecutive terms in what has been described as the biggest political comeback in the country has ever seen. He defeated Democratic candidate and Vice President Kamala Harris for the presidency. Despite a close race, Trump's focus on inflation and immigration secured key victories in pivotal states, including North Carolina, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Harris won strongholds on the West Coast and Northeast, while Trump dominated the South. His win follows two assassination attempts in recent months. Trump was able to pull votes in swing states such as North Carolina, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, ultimately got him back to the White House. While addressing his supporters at Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach, he said there was a reason why he is still alive today.
We're going to make our country better than it ever has been. And I said that many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together.
Trump thanked his campaign aides and prominent supporters, including billionaire Elon Musk, UFC CEO Dana White, and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who dropped out of the independent race to back Trump. He praised his campaign for uniting diverse coalitions with shared views on immigration and the economy, calling it a quote, a common core of common sense. He praised his vice presidential pick, Senator J.D. Vance, for campaigning with him and looks forward to working together with him in the White House. Reflecting on his campaign's challenges, Trump expressed surprise at his victory, declaring it historic and a triumph against the obstacles he faced during a volatile race. While opposition leader Kamala Harris has congratulated U.S. President-elect Donald Trump on his re-election, calling it a reaffirmation of the progress, stability, and policies from his first term. She credited Trump's victory to a united coalition driven by his vision to restore conservative American values and counter extreme leftist ideologies. Prasad Bissessa praised Trump for his resilience in the face of adversity, including assassination attempts and political persecution. She also remarked that leaders returning for re-election bring a valuable experience and a renewed commitment, hinting at her own potential re-election bid with a fresh energy and a clear purpose for the future. Well, Minority Leader Kelvin Morris has extended his congratulations to U.S. President-elect Donald Trump on his victory. In his statement, Morris acknowledged the immense responsibility that comes with the trust and mandate granted by the American people. He stressed that the world looks to Trump for change, urging him to fulfill the high expectations placed upon him, not just for America, but for the global progress as well. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Black Friday starts now at Quartz. Get new and amazing deals every week with the lowest prices on the hottest electronics, top-of-the-line appliances, and stylish furniture. No need to waste your time shopping around. Plus, you can shop now and pay us in February 2025. Black Friday starts now. Don't miss out. Quartz, bringing value home.
Artlist.io Tobago, your voice matters. The Police Complaints Authority invites the public to its community outreach session. We would love to hear from you. Feel free to attend and give us feedback. Join us Thursday, 14th November at the Canaan Bonaccord Multipurpose Facility from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come share your thoughts, raise your concerns, and learn about how the PCA serves to ensure accountability within our police service. Your input makes a difference. Let's work together for a safer, stronger community. The Police Complaints Authority. Independence, integrity, and transparency in action.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With Amplia TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with Amplia's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With Amplia, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. Amplia. Do more, live more.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Welcome back. The Division of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development held a horticulture event at the Shore Park Food Hub today. There were different booths with a variety of plants and lots of patrons. But what are plants without soil? Coco Petit has provided an alternative solution to the typical soil that is used to grow plants. Reporter Joshel Dan tells us more.
Coconut milk is a common ingredient in cooking, yet coconut remnants are often discarded. However, horticulturists have discovered a way to repurpose the remnants by creating Coco Peat, a versatile lightweight product beneficial for plant care. Colin Best, co-owner of Best Promix Production, explained the significance of Coco Peat in horticulture.
One of the benefits is that it aerates the soil. It's used to aerate your soil. Secondly, it's antifungal. Thirdly, it retains a lot of moisture, so you're not watering, like twice a day or 3 times a day. You might water twice a week.
Every business has a unique method that helps make its product exceptional. The producer of Coco Peat revealed that while the process remains confidential, it is truly one of a kind.
It's a very unique way in which we process it. It's a company secret. It's quite a bit of work. But it's very unique, extremely unique.
He noted that the discarded materials from coconuts often end up in landfills, so reusing the materials allows for an organic alternative, which he said contributes to lush green vegetables and healthy plants. He shared that the company has a mantra of doing everything organically, as it is also healthier for the human body.
As I said, we plant organically. We encourage people to start planting their own food, and it has to be organic. The world is going green and getting rid of chemicals.
Joshel Dan, Tobago Updates Television News.
Minister of Finance, Colm Imbert, reported millions in property tax collection as of November 4th, 2024. He spoke during a press conference yesterday about the extended deadline for assessment notices and provided collection updates. Over 100,000 property owners have made payments towards their property taxes. This from Minister of Finance Colm Imbert. The minister also revealed the total amount collected to date, with the largest collection coming from the Tunapuna-Piako region.
Information available to me as of the 4th of November 2024 tells me that so far payments have been made for 104,102 properties, and the total payment received is $105,609,387.
Minister Imbert said the collection is going well and expects that as time goes by, the numbers will continue to increase to the expected collection of $191 million. Imbert also addressed the deadline for property tax notices to be delivered to property owners.
The deadline for the delivery by the Board of Inland Revenue of property tax notices to property owners has been extended to November the 29th, 2024.
Imbert explained the difference between the valuation notice and the property tax notice and advised that if property owners have not received the assessment documents from the Board of Inland Revenue, they would not be required to pay.
And this notice is not the valuation notice. It is the property tax notice. There's a difference between the two. And I mean, it's obvious to me I have to keep emphasizing this point, that the annual rental value notice that persons would get from the valuation division will simply tell you what your annual rental value is. But that is not a tax notice. The tax notice comes from the Board of Inland Revenue.
As a result of the extension for delivery of assessments, the deadline for payment without penalty has been extended to December 20th, 2024.
I want to repeat that if you don't get your property tax notice, and I am referring to the one I just spoke about, which has notice of assessment and is signed by the Commissioner Board of Inland Revenue, if a property owner does not receive this, they will not be subject to any penalties and interest. And I will have to make some appropriate amendments to the law to allow those persons to pay at a future date. At this time, they don't have to pay once they don't get it by the 29th of November, the end of this month.
Adana Kambi, Tobago Updates Television News. The immersive world of gaming now offers players extraordinary experiences and valuable learning opportunities. While gaming is still relatively new in Tobago, ePixel Studios is working on a video game rooted in authentic Tobago culture. Reporter Joe Sheldon has the insight.
Many gamers around the world are familiar with video games that involve battling mythical creatures and journeying through a fantasy world. However, ePixel Studios has used Tobago's folklore to create a video game that educates the players about the island's culture. Recently, they held a live version of the game, taking them through popular destinations across the island of Tobago. Carlton Lindo, graphic designer at ePixel Studios, shared that this was a fun and interactive experience that preludes the launch of the video game.
We have a digital game, but we have like a real-life version of it where players get to take a trip to the island as they try to escape the ladder who has been hunting them all night. It's a really fun interactive experience.
He said the game goes along with a webcomic where two tourists are caught in a tempest that washes them ashore to the mythical island of Tobago. Through the eyes of these tourists, the gamers will begin their journey throughout the island, but will encounter the mystical forces of Obeah men, lagawoos, dwens, and other superstitious creatures.
We battle folklore creatures in Tobago, in iconic locations like Tobago, like this festa by the bonfire at night, and this is like a really nice game.
The game offers opportunities to win extraordinary tokens at different tourist spots and activities at certain levels. The Tobago Trek Night Crawl preludes the launch of the game, which is expected to be launched next year, which will be available on iOS and Android. Joe Sheldon, Tobago Updates Television News.
When I dead, bury me clothes. When I dead, bury me clothes. When I dead, bury me clothes.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Black Friday starts now at Quartz. Get new and amazing deals every week with the lowest prices on the hottest electronics, top-of-the-line appliances, and stylish furniture. No need to waste your time shopping around. Plus, you can shop now and pay us in February 2025. Black Friday starts now. Don't miss out. Quartz, bringing value home.
Artlist.io.
Tobago, your voice matters. The Police Complaints Authority invites the public to its community outreach session. We would love to hear from you. Feel free to attend and give us feedback. Join us Thursday, 14th November at the Canaan Bonaccord Multipurpose Facility from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come share your thoughts, raise your concerns, and learn about how the PCA serves to ensure accountability within our police service. Your input makes a difference. Let's work together for a safer, stronger community. The Police Complaints Authority. Independence, integrity, and transparency in action.
You asked and Standard listened. The TGIS sale is back, up to 75% off store-wide. Washers from $1,249. Stoves from $1,299. Fridges from $1,999. Patio set from $1,999. And up to 35% off Samsung and LG TVs. Plus a daily magic hour with even more savings. Follow Standards on social media for the Inside Scoop, October 25th to the 30th only.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Coming up, Friendship 7K excitement, local business support in St. Martin, greater air travel to destinations like Barbuda, accommodated in style, the contributions of Raymond Lawrence. It's all next on this station.
Are you thinking about spending Christmas in Tobago? Well, call us at Thorns Place. We are located at the hills of Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port, with rooms starting at 200 TT. Call us now at 745-7306 or 682-8676. Follow us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Message us on WhatsApp at Thorns Place. Your Christmas in Tobago will be even more special.
Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Dr. Amory Brown, has congratulated U.S. President-elect Donald Trump on his victory. In his statement, Dr. Brown stressed the importance of the U.S.-TT relations, expressing confidence in continued productive collaboration with Trump's administration in 2025 and beyond. He assured that the Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs is fully prepared to advance ties with the U.S. for the benefit of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean. Finance Minister Com Imbert has announced that he is considering legislative changes to how commercial banks distribute foreign exchange or Forex. This follows ongoing reductions by commercial banks in U.S. dollar limits for credit cards and currency exchanges. Speaking at a virtual press conference, Imbert explained that currently the The central bank issues forex to commercial banks with instructions to prioritize trade-related disbursements, leaving all other US dollar allocations to the bank's discretion.
It's an honor system, and this system has been in place for 25 years, where it is expected that the banks would exercise responsibility, exercise equity, justice, and all that sort of thing in the distribution.
The finance minister noted public complaints about difficulties in accessing forex efficiently. In response, he is consulting with stakeholders to assess whether a different approach should be implemented for commercial banks.
Whether they believe this honor system that has been in force for the last 25 years should change into a more regulated and a more structured thing, whereby the central bank would now have categories of distribution for foreign exchange, and I expect I'll be able to complete those discussions maybe by the end of this year.
In the meantime, Imbert expressed satisfaction with how Exim Bank is managing its forex distribution to manufacturers and the business community, despite complaints from the private sector. Trinidad and Tobago has been ranked 7th in Lonely Planet's Best in Travel 2025 list and recognized as one of the top 30 must-visit destinations globally. Minister of Culture and Tourism Randall Mitchell received the award at the World Travel Market 2024 in London, where he was joined by THA Chief Secretary Farley Augustine and a TNT delegation. Lonely Planet praised TNT for its vibrant culture, stunning natural landscapes, and renowned hospitality. The guide also highlighted the country's vibrant food scene, carnival, and ecotourism options, including hiking, turtle watching, and bird watching at the Asa Wright Nature Center. Mitchell called it a proud moment for the nation. Our weather report is up next. Stay tuned.
Get ready for Tobago Stockwest Next Level 2024. Join us for an unforgettable night of talent and excitement as Tobago Stockwest, in collaboration with Tobago Updates, presents the first semi-final on Thursday, November 14th, 2024, and the second semi-final on November 28th, 2024 at 7 p.m. at the Shore Park Complex. Celebrate the incredible talent from across Tobago's communities and witness a showcase like no other. Admission is just $50. Don't miss your chance to support the stars of tomorrow. See you there.
Tobago, your voice matters. The Police Complaints Authority invites the public to its community outreach session. We would love to hear from you. Feel free to attend and give us feedback. Join us Thursday, 14th November at the Canaan Bonaccord Multipurpose Facility from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Come share your thoughts, raise your concerns, and learn about how the PCA serves to ensure accountability within our police service. Your input makes a difference. Let's work together for a safer, stronger community. The Police Complaints Authority. Independence, integrity, and transparency in action.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO, and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Black Friday starts now at Quartz. Get new and amazing deals every week with the lowest prices on the hottest electronics, top-of-the-line appliances, and stylish furniture. No need to waste your time shopping around. Plus, you can shop now and pay us in February 2025. Black Friday starts now. Don't miss out. Quartz, bringing value home.
Now for the weather update from the TNT Met Office tonight, a few isolated showers will interrupt a generally fair night. There is also a low chance of the odd isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures will dip to a cool 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, a few cloudy patches at times accompanied by scattered showers will interrupt mostly fair and at times breezy conditions. There is a medium chance of heavier showers or thunderstorms, particularly during the morning period. Daytime temperatures will reach a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 36 degrees. Sea conditions will be moderate with waves 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters and below 1 meter in sheltered areas. The sunrise is expected at 5:56 and the sunset at 5:36. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of our headlines before we go. Donald Trump wins U.S. presidential election. Opposition and minority leaders among TNT leaders who've congratulated President-elect Donald Trump. Division of Food Security hosts horticulture event at Food Hub, and the Finance Minister says tax collection is ongoing. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.